You're true to your personality, you're true to your value. She has branded herself that way to be a lover of pink, trying to develop products that differentiate themselves from those of other businesses. And so many of us have been reaping the disadvantages of social media. Hello guys, how are you all doing? If this is your first time watching, my name is Glory. You're welcome to my channel. Please don't make it your last. Today we're going to be talking about how to be authentic. How to be authentic, in other words, how to be unique. I'm going to be using these words interchangeably in the course of this video. So whenever you hear me talk about uniqueness, you should know I'm talking about being authentic. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive into the video. What is being authentic? Being authentic means you're original, you're not a copy. Now, when it comes to human behavior or human interaction, being authentic means you're true to your personality, you're true to your value, you're true to your spirit, you're not lying to yourself, okay? You know who you are and you stick to it irrespective of the pressure. I need you to underline the word pressure. Irrespective of the pressure around you, you stick with who you are, you stick with your personality over the years, such that you can easily be identified by others as a result of your personality, wherever your personality is mentioned. Now, being authentic cuts across board different spheres of life. Being authentic has its advantages and it has its edge. You find so many businesses trying to be unique, because being authentic, like I earlier said, means being unique. So many businesses are trying to be unique. They're trying to develop products that differentiate themselves from those of other businesses. You can find the same business offering the same services, but still there is something that makes it different from the other, that makes people prefer. Even though you're offering the same kind of product, you're offering the same service, still people want to patronize this business when it's as compared to the other business. That is because there is still some certain element that makes them different, that makes each and every one of them unique. Now, when it comes to the entertainment industry, let me cite a very simple example. It's easy when you come to music industry. If you talk about a pink celebrity, it's easy to identify that to DJ Copy. She's rebranded herself that way. She's taking it as a personality, and so many of us, like, if we see someone just dressed all pink, we just be like, oh, that's DJ Copy's kind of vibe. Okay, so yes, you know, she has adopted that as her personality, and she's now identified by that even when she is not there, someone else that dresses exactly like that, is easy to say she is dressing like DJ Copy, she is behaving like this, she is behaving like that. When it comes to you and I, when we talk about being authentic, you know, we are in a generation where we are exposed to a lot, especially the technological era, the era of social media. And social media has its advantages and disadvantages. And so many of us have been reaping the disadvantages of social media. So many of us young ones, you know, have, you know, as we are growing up, losing our personalities because of what we are exposed to. We consume a lot of content, and which in the long run, directly or indirectly, tends to affect our originality, our personality. That in the long run, some of us turn to lose our personality, and you know, we tend not to even know who we are. Like, what is our true self? What do we truly want? What do we truly desire? This way we are behaving, is it really how we want to behave, or is it because of what we've watched someone do, what we've seen someone do, and we are just carried away by that? We are in an era where we look up to so many people, so many influential people. We have influencers, we have celebrities we look up to, we have role models. Who is your role model? How are you being influenced by your role model? Are you losing your core value in the process of following those you call your role models? Now, these are some of the things that tend to affect our authenticity if we haven't truly even understood who we are in the first place. While growing up, I know of some people that loved Michael Jackson so much that they started behaving like Michael Jackson, dressing like him, talking like him, walking like him, dancing like him, and everything. In fact, there are some people, I remember someone called Michael Jackson because everything about him was Michael Jackson. The way he was like walking and all of that, just the personality of Michael Jackson. Now, me being an adult, when I come to think about it, I get to ask myself, was that who he truly was? No, he was just someone else. But he had his own personality, his own person, but he lost that entirely and while trying to look up to someone. So that happens to so many of us currently. We're looking up to some certain people such that we've lost ourselves in the process. The question is it wrong to look up to people, to have role models? No, because like it sounds, role model, there are people which, you know, we look up to learn, to gain some advantages from, but that is not supposed to replace who we truly are. That is not supposed to take us entirely from who we are, our originality. Hey, you watching this, do you know you have something special? That person you're looking up to, it's good, and you're supposed to pick up one or two things just to add to your originality, not meaning you're losing entirely who you are. The question first of all is, have you ever taken out time to understand who you are? To understand. Now, there are some people posting nudes on social media, dancing naked. Now, if you've asked yourself truly, is this really what I want to do? Like, but if the answer is no, because you're doing it because you've seen someone do it, because you're trying to how do they say it, cloud chasing. And there are some people that do some certain things on social media, and when they sit back, they tend to regret it. That is because it didn't come from a place of originality, from who they are. They're just simply trying to copy what they've seen and what they've seen the other person do. We are just in an era where the pressure is too much. There are so many people doing things online which is not true to themselves, which, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, we are human. Sometimes we make mistakes. This video is also sort of like a wake-up call for you to ask yourself, you know, each time when we make mistakes, sometimes we do have those wake-up calls. It could be from videos like this, it could be from family members where we listen to something and we sit back and we ponder and think about it, and, you know, try to retrace ourselves and ask ourselves some honest questions. So this is one of those videos. There are so many people that will hop on trends, like trends, especially now, TikTok, trends. Is it really what you want to do, or are you just being influenced? And are you truly happy with what you're doing? Is that truly who you are, like what you're trying to represent? There are so many people going stripping naked. Is that really who you are? Is that really, do you enjoy doing that? You know, these are some of the questions you have to ask yourself. I've gotten to ask myself, you know, some honest questions. For me, I love fashion a lot, and I like looking sexy and classy. So sometimes, because of my love of fashion, it's almost like sometimes I'm almost going overboard. That is why even when I do some things, I don't post immediately. When I do a video or whatever I do, I always sit down. I don't most times I don't like act out of impulse when it comes to social media. Sometimes when I do things like a video, take for example, I do a video, I'll not post it immediately because at that time I'm super excited. I don't have second thoughts, I don't have third thoughts. It's just about, oh, this is so exciting and good. So, but whenever I've noticed that whenever I keep the video, and, you know, I sometimes the next day I'll now come and look at the video again, and I'll be like, okay, does this really represent the kind of image I want to put out there? you know, where I see myself in the next 10 years. And if I post this video now, how is it going to impact in that? Is it going to be positive or negative? So I take many conscious steps which I feel like should be in line with who I am. If you look at some of my videos and some of my pictures, I can't give up the sexy kind of vibe in some of my videos, but I try to tame it down, because there's an image, there's an extent I will not cross. There is, you know, there is that boundary I don't want to cross. I've gotten to understand who I am, my uniqueness, the kind of image I want to put out there, the kind of image I know if I put out there is not true to myself, and I don't honestly have the strength to start explaining and say, no, this person you see is not truly who I am and everything. If you watch one of my videos, I've said like the statement, do not judge a book by its cover, in this our generation is far-fetched, because people don't honestly have time. People don't have time to start investigating to know who you are. So it's rather, it saves you the energy for explanation when you present who you are truly, than when you present another person out there that gives people another opinion which does not correlate with the kind of person you feel you are, if that makes any sense. Generally, guys, what this video is all about is take out time, ask yourself, who am I? What values do I have? What legacy do I want to leave? Who are the current people influencing me? The influence they're influencing in my life, is it going to lead to the direction where I want to head to or not? How much are they influencing? Is it changing me from who I am? Am I even happy with all what I'm doing? So those are the honest questions you should ask yourself. Until next time, guys, it's your girl Glory. Please do not forget to subscribe, click the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post new videos. I'm going to drop a second video, which is a follow-up video for this, which is going to talk about the benefits of being authentic, or why you should be authentic. Okay, so have a wonderful time.